Good morning, good morning. Hello, it's Zoe here for our first official workout and yoga practice of the Lockdown Challenge, which is something that we are doing together as a community to help us during this tough time. I know for a lot of us, we're practicing social distancing right now, staying in our own space. So I thought this would be a really nice way for us to connect as a community to help raise our spirits, to help us get through this challenging time, and of course to keep us moving. So we'll start in about 2 to 3 minutes. I just want to give everybody a chance to come on. And when you do come on, make sure that you write down in the comments where you're from before we get started so we can get an idea of where we are. Right now, I am just outside of Tampa, Florida. We've got a nice big space in the backyard here, so I thought that I would bring some of this Florida sunshine to you and be outside. For today's practice, you do not need any equipment. You just need a yoga mat. If you don't have a yoga mat, feel free to use a towel or even just be on the carpet somewhere that is comfortable. Today, we are going to do a power yoga flow that is inspired by the original Yoga Burn fitness system for women, which is designed to help women get the best and the most benefits out of yoga right from the comfort of their own space. Comfort and safety of our own space, I should be saying right now. And it has helped so many women around the world get into the best shape of their lives with yoga. And we choose yoga right now as a way to move because it's wonderfully beneficial to our immunity. It's wonderfully beneficial to the way we feel in our spirit, the way we feel in our mind. And that's why yoga is, in my opinion, the best choice of exercise that you could make right now. The best style of exercise you could choose to do at a time like this. So let's go ahead and get started. As I said, you don't need any equipment. I've put my camera low so that hopefully you can see me okay, because the comments can be in the way if you're watching this and doing this live with me. If the comments are in the way, I believe you can just swipe them over to one side and they'll move out of the way. So let's go ahead and get started. I've got my AirPods in. I'm ready to go. So first thing, just find a comfortable seat and let's get going. So that could be kneeling, that could be cross-legged. If the knees are a bit grouchy, you could even just sit having the legs out. We won't be here for too long. I like to start kneeling. From there, what we're gonna do is just take a couple moments to center and breathe, and we're gonna bring our hands onto our chest. So just put one hand on your chest, the other one on top, close down the eyes, and just start taking deep breaths. In power yoga practice, we do what's called Ujjayi breath. The muscles that you use to whisper, those muscles back there are engaged and the breath gets a little more noisy. That breath helps us to use our diaphragm, the breathing muscle, more efficiently. And it also helps to warm the body up from the inside out. And let's just take a moment to recognize that this practice that we're doing right here, right now, is so beneficial for ourselves. It's going to help us to relieve stress. It's going to help us increase positivity. And that's just within us, but we have the ability here to shift the energy in our own space, in our home today, by just taking a little bit of time to do some movement and some energy work. And as a community, this shift is going to reach across the globe. We have over 1 million people that we reach here at Yoga Burn, and if we are all doing our part to get this calm energy going, that's going to have a ripple effect out into the whole world. So what we're doing is important work. Let's just try 3 deep breaths together. So big deep breath in wherever you are, big inhale. Fill those healthy, strong lungs. Exhale all the air out. Out the mouth. Try 2 more like this. Cleansing breath, all the air out. Let it go. Last one, then we're gonna start moving, inhaling. And exhaling. Beautiful, let the arms relax down. Let's come to all fours to start warming up the spine. The hands under the shoulders, the knees underneath the hips. From there, take a big breath in and start to tilt the hips up. Push the heart forward and look forward or up. Beautiful cat-cow. Exhale all the air out of the lungs. Round the spine, bring your chin in towards your throat. Curling, curling. Lots of tension back there these days. Let's work it out. Big inhale. Opening up. Exhale and round. Now we can breathe in and out of the nose, but I find sometimes when we're stressed, out of the mouth can actually feel better. So do whatever feels right for you. As long as we're breathing deep, we're good. Inhaling and exhaling. Nice job. From there, come to center. Step your feet up between your hands, keeping your knees nice and soft for a forward fold. So what we're gonna do is just ragdoll, it's called. Fold forward over the legs. Your knees are bent because we haven't warmed up the hamstrings yet. Let the arms be lazy and relaxed, and take a little rock side to side if that feels good. And then as you're ready, one vertebrae at a time, rolling, rolling all the way up. Once you get to the top, no rush, give the shoulders a little roll, so up, back, and down. I mean, I'm feeling better already. I don't know about you. Standing towards the top of our mat, let's just stretch out the neck before we get moving. Press your palms down towards the floor. Engage the abdominals, and all you're gonna do is just tilt the head over to one side, roll the chin down along the chest, and bring the head over to the other side. A lot of us hold tension in our neck and upper back, so I want to make sure, well, yes, we're gonna get moving and hopefully a little bit sweaty today. We're also gonna work to relieve tension because that's really, really important. Alrighty, let's start with a modified sun salutation. I'll give you lots of variations, so just relax and go with the flow. Big inhale, stretch the arms up high to the sky. Gather up all that good energy. Exhale and fold forward over the legs. Again, keep the knees soft. Breathe in to bring your hands onto your shins or your thighs for a nice flat back. Sticking the bum out, reaching the chest forward. Exhale and fold over the legs. Bend the knees, hands to the ground. Step back to a plank pose from the knees or the toes. Let's take 3 breaths here just to get set. Remember, we can always drop to the knees. The main thing is we've got our core tucked in tight. We feel strong and stable. We're breathing nice and deep. Big inhale gets us ready. Exhale, bend the elbows and lower all the way down to the belly. Nice. Pointing the toes behind us. Little baby cobra. Press the tops of the feet down. Lift the chest. Drawing the shoulders back and hugging the elbows in. Big breath in, cobra, chest opener. Exhale, let it go. Press up to the knees and back to a child's pose. So you have our big toes together, the knees open wide. Allow the hips to sink back, the chest to sink towards the mat. And keep your arms actively reaching forward. This is a great pose you can come to at any time throughout this flow if you feel you need to just rest and chill out. From there, let's come up to all fours. Tuck the toes under, first downward facing dog. Now what we're gonna do is walk our dog. Take your dog for a walk. You're gonna bend one knee, straighten the other, and switch. And just get into your own body. It doesn't have to look exactly the same as me. We're just stretching out those calves, the hamstrings. Wonderful. Now we're gonna step our feet up towards our hands. You can take little baby steps or you can take 2 big steps, whatever works. Inhale with a long spine at the top. Exhale and fold. Breathe in, stretch the arms out and up, rise to stand. Palms connect overhead. Exhale, bring it home, hands to heart center. Let's try that one more time, a little more smooth this time, okay? Inhale, stretch the arms high. Exhale, fold forward. Breathe in, lengthen the spine, bum out, chest out. Breathe out and fold forward. Bend the knees, hands to the mat. Inhale to step back to plank from the knees or the toes, no rush. Exhale, lower all the way down to the belly. Big breath in, take that beautiful cobra. Light in our hands, get the work in the back. Release. Up and back to our child's pose. Nice beginner flow, sun salutation, so this is always here for us. Inhale up to all fours, exhale, downward facing dog. 3 full breaths in your down dog. You can be more still, you could move around, you could shake your butt in the air. Whatever feels good. Get into your body and just start to move a little more intuitively. Fabulous. Breathe in, step or walk the feet up between the hands. Long spine. Breathe out and fold. Inhale, stretch the arms overhead and up. Palms come to heart center. As we exhale, very nice. Good, feels good, right? Starting to get warm. Now, what we're gonna do is a balance pose to start us off. Stretch your arms out big and wide like you're gonna give somebody a hug. When this is all done, the biggest hug ever, and just crisscross your arms, give yourself a pat on the back. Do the same thing again, open up wide. Stretch, stretch out, and give yourself a hug, other arm on top. A little pat on the back. You're doing great. Try that a couple times. Open up and hug. For my busty babes, lucky you, you're going above your chest, okay? So come above the breasts and open up. Nice. Now this is a great option for eagle, the pose that we're going to try right now. So this is option number 1. Option number 2, cross your right arm under your left and then wrap your forearms around one another like this. Either here or here, pick your spot. From there, we're gonna bend the knees, bringing the weight into that left foot. Pick your right foot up and cross it over the left one. Those right toes could be down on the mat, up in the air, or wrapped around the back calf. Now we're trying to breathe and squeeze everything in towards the midline, finding our balance. No pressure, no stress. And try and move those elbows up and away from you, so we're opening up across the upper back. Beautiful. Release, stretch the arms up high. Same thing, other side. Left arm under right, left arm under right. Wrap the arms around one another like this, or we're here. From there, bend the knees. Core in tight, left foot, pick it up, cross it over. Toes on the mat, in the air, or wrapped around the back calf. You got this, nail it. Breathing, elbows up and away from the face. Oh, feel that lovely opening in the upper back. Such a good spot to open during this time. One more breath. You got it, really. Send the arms up high, big inhale. Just exhale, relax the arms down. Alrighty, let's start to kick it up a notch. Now we're gonna flow into down dog. I'm gonna show an option for more advanced yogis. If you've been practicing for a while, you could do a full upward dog instead of cobra. Let's try it together. Big inhale, arms high. Exhale and fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, let it go. Hands to the mat, back to plank. Now we're either all the way down in cobra or just halfway down, and then big inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale to press back or curl back into down dog. No rush. We'll be here when you get here. Have your feet hip-width distance apart. Lift your right leg up behind you. We're gonna step that right foot up between the hands. Here's what can happen. Sometimes our foot only comes part way. If it does, reach for that right ankle and step the right foot up. We want the feet really nice and wide apart. Bring your hands up that right thigh, get your balance. If you're on carpet, it can be a little bit harder to balance. Be gentle with yourself. Good. From there, we're lunging nice and deep. Couple options for the hands. Hips, heart, or overhead. Now, tuck the bum under, squeeze that left butt cheek, and lunge deep. Big powered pose. Ooh. Now we're starting to work. A couple times, if you can, what you're gonna do is get that right leg till it's almost straight, and then sink back down into that lunge nice and deep. Push into the heel, get a little straighter. You could also have your arms out to the side for balance. We're starting to work through the glute, through the hamstring on that right side. And you might be feeling a pretty powerful opening on that left side. If you are, it's all good. Breathe, breathe into it. Of course, someone's coming with their weed whacker. Nice. Oh. Stretch those arms high if you haven't already. Take 3 more breaths. Shoulders soft, chest open. Deep lunge, 1 more. Well done. Bring the hands down to the mat. Step back to plank. Then come down to the forearms, 1 arm at a time for a nice strong plank, tucking the bum under. This is where we build that discipline, that inner strength through the core. You hear that buzzing? Sorry, it's my neighbor getting their grass done. They will be done soon. Now, a lot of us can hold plank and just chill out here and not really work. Instead, can you focus on the exhales to pull the abdominals in? I've been planking for 15 years and I still shake when I plank because I'm pulling the core in so strongly. We're all about quality. If we need to lower down, we're just coming to the knees. See if you can do 3 more breaths together. Let's go. Pull that core in. Arms and legs strong and supporting us. You got this. We're gonna see if we can press back up to the hands. You can always come to the knees if you need to. Press back up to your hands. You're strong. Inhale here. Exhale, lower down. Cobra or up dog. Ooh, feel those arms. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. We are strong, we are healthy. We are gonna do this other leg. Let's go. Left leg high. Step it up between the hands. Remember the trick I showed you last time. Arms climb up the leg. Tucking that bum under so your hips push forward. Then we're in our deep lunge. How we doing out there? We're doing good. Stay with it. Hips, heart, or overhead. Get that breath. Get that focus. This is where we get the blood pumping, the circulation. That's so good for the body. Get the lymph moving throughout the body. Getting that heart rate up a little bit. That's the good stuff. Back up out of that lunge and sink low. Of course. We come to trim the hedge right now. Back out. That's life, right? We gotta roll with it. That's what us yogis do. Things don't always go as planned. We roll with it. We're resilient. We're not gonna let it mess with us. Back out. Low lunge, let's go. Strong legs, back out. Low lunge, get 1 more, then we'll nail our hold. Here it is, deep lunge, hold it. Tucking that bum under, core in strong. Shoulders relaxed, arms up nice and high. last deep breath, come on. Well done, hands to the mat. Yes, we're doing plank again. Hands or forearms, you choose. Try and bring the one forearm down, then the other. This time, tuck the bum under, hold your plank, rock forward onto the toes, flex back through the heels. Inhale, rock forward, exhale back. You are not alone. There are literally 1,000 other women doing this with you right now. They are counting on you to hold your plank. It's like a domino effect. One of us go down, we all go down. We're in it together. Can we do 3 more? I think so. 3. You're strong. 2. You got it. 1. Press back up to the hands. If you need to, come to the knees. Press back up. Inhale, we plank. Exhale, lower down. Cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. Feel those strong arms working. Nice job. Lower down to the knees. Swing the legs over to one side. How are we doing out there? We good? You'll be happy to know, I'm just checking the time, we're starting to wind it down now. Yay. Lower all the way down to your back. Once you get there, step your feet in towards your hips with your feet hip-width distance apart. Press your hands and arms down into the mat alongside your body. Peel your hips up away from the floor for a bridge pose. Big deep belly breaths. Maybe this is where we stay. Maybe we clasp the hands beneath us. Bring one shoulder underneath, then the other for a big chest opener. Chest openers. Opening the heart, opening the lungs. This is one of those poses I suggested we do for our immunity. Great for circulation. Getting those white blood cells circulating around the whole body, those little warrior cells that are working so hard for us. Unclasp the hands. If you clasp them, roll down real slow, upper back, mid back, low back. Hug the knees into chest. Massage your low back into the mat by rocking side to side. We're going to take a lovely twist. So let the knees stay together and fall over to the right. Reach out through your left arm, looking over the left shoulder. We did it. Breathe deep down into the belly. This pose massages the abdominal organs. Great for detoxifying. Great for getting the body to move anything it needs to out of the system. Come over to the other side. Both knees, drop to the left. Right arm reaches out. Look over that right shoulder. Let the right shoulder be heavy. Let the breath slow. Let the mind stay quiet. Come back to center. Hug the knees in one last time. And we're going to bring the feet onto the floor for a little relaxation. Options. Feet can stay grounded, knees fall in. Or we could stretch the legs out long, letting the feet flop out to the sides. As you breathe now, feel the front of the body expand as we inhale. Feel the back of the body sink down as we exhale. And breathe in positivity. And breathe out negativity, worry, stress. All that breath in for the good stuff. Exhale, clearing out the stuff we don't need. The big deep clean of our mind, of our body. The mind is busy. Count your breaths. Inhale 1, feel free to stay in this Shavasana corpse pose for as long as you feel. If you're ready to come out, start to wiggle the fingers and toes. Stretch the arms up overhead and take a big reach from top to bottom. One at a time, bringing the feet onto the mat. We can roll over to one side. Pressing ourselves up to a comfortable seat, back where we started. Let's seal in this positivity that we created together. Inhale the arms high, connect the palms. Exhale the hands down through heart center. Bowing forward in gratitude for our practice. Namaste. I hope the rest of your day is wonderful. Take this energy with you throughout the rest of the day. Be the light to the people that you speak to. Be kind, be supportive, and know that we are all in this together. I'm wishing you an absolutely wonderful day. Thank you so, so much for joining me, and we'll see you Monday for a 9 a.m. workout. Mwah. Love you guys. Bye-bye.